Our presentation is called Mourning the Homeland because as immigrant, when we move from one place to another, there is a lot of things that we left behind. And this is part of our homeland, our town, our life, our history. And all that thing that we left behind, we keep a mourning, a sorrow, a sadness, because of those losses and separation from all those things. Mourning the Homeland is the first part of my training that is called Mourning the Homeland and Settling in Place, because there is the other side of this equation too. We have that sorrow, but we decided to move to a different place and we need to settle there. Make sense? Good. So let's start thinking a little bit in the experience of the immigrant. And I love this quote from Dirk Wolff that say, as if one could stop this migration. Some people say the phenomenon of the migration, that is an issue, like there is a problem. But you know, it's one of our hallmarks for evolution, the fact that as human beings, we migrate since the very beginning. That's what made us what we are nowadays, and every country in the world is getting better thanks to migration too. We won't say that it's only for that, but we play a huge component of the evolution of societies around the world. And this is something that we cannot stop. We can close borders, we can change laws, but definitely we cannot stop migration. And I would like to ask you, is it too noisy for you guys? No? How many of you consider yourself immigrant? You can raise the hand a little bit. Okay, thank you. So how many of you live in Poughkeepsie? Okay, great. Wait, what? How many of you work in Poughkeepsie? Okay. How many of you was born in Poughkeepsie? So I have news for you guys. All of you are immigrants. So for the ones that didn't raise your hand, let me tell you that you are an immigrant. Because according to the International Organization of Migration, a migrant is a person that has moved across an international or within a state, away from his or her habitual place of residence. You move to work every day, so you cross a border every day. Those borders normally are arbitrary, right? Because we may say, well, but I was born in New York State. How many of you was born in New York State? That makes you even more immigrant, Lily. So that's good. So why I'm asking you this is not just a rhetorical question. It also sets a different perspective for each one of us, because we tend to think the immigrants, and we don't realize how much many of us are immigrants because we were not born here. Or maybe we were not born in this state, or in this county, or in this side of the coast, or in this country, or in this continent, or whatever. So according to the International Organization for Migration, any person that crosses a border far from where they were born or where they were raised is considered an immigrant. With that being said, then let's try to wear the shoes of an immigrant.